This is the voice in my head. It is at constant odds with the image I project. I look like just an ordinary guy in his 50s, just an old guy taking a walk that you wouldn't pay any mind to. But my thoughts are anything but ordinary. I don't think anyone will miss one less person shopping at the mall buying things they don't need. The world is overpopulated enough. If you think about it that way, I'm actually doing the world a favor. Killing is the one thing I know how to do. The one thing in my life I follow through on. And that above all is what makes me really special. I wait another month before I go to another mall and make sure that mall is at least one state away from the last one. And then I look around as the selection process begins again. Some days are dead and some days I can't select, and those are the worst days. I'll spend the days after that so angry at myself for not selecting someone, and that anger really eats me up inside. I come to this place and they always tell me I'm sick. As a matter of fact, a lot of sick people come through here. Mostly these people have nothing left. Sometimes their bodies go first and then their minds, and sometimes they both go together. I like to put them out of their misery, but they have lived their lives and made their choice. There's no point in me interfering.
A woman who went missing 2 weeks ago was found dead today after an exhaustive search. It seemed 32-year-old Nicole Jeffers was strangled and dumped in the woods over at Cross Creek. The police are currently investigating this horrible tragedy.
Why do I come all the way out here? Because she was the first. She was special. I wanted to be more than friends, but she didn't. And as much as I regret it, I'm glad that I killed her. And I'm glad that I buried her out here. But once in a while, I just think back on how that was just the beginning. And when I come back, I feel close to her all over again. It's bittersweet now, but I'm glad I visit. I was told a month from now things were going to get really, really bad. So I had a month to live, really. To live. I thought about how easy it was to get on the train and just go on an adventure. See a waterfall, which I've never seen outside a screensaver. Boy, all those people on their cell phones all day don't know what they're missing. Real life. And how ironic is this? The murderer starts to appreciate life. Still a failed experiment. The month continued on. I kept having the same dream. I was walking toward a large building. It seemed to me like I was walking toward understanding, but I couldn't figure it out. Is this what lay ahead of me? Or is there heaven or hell? Do you believe any of that bullshit? I know I certainly don't. You could truly appreciate the simple things in life the closer you get to your death. Days seem shorter. Time seems more precious. It always was, but you never realized it because you always had your own thoughts, your own impulses, your own agenda. There's people who would look at me and say, well, he's a killer, so he deserves to die of a horrible disease. Well, the fact is I'm going to ride out this month, and I'm going to off myself beforehand, so I'm not going to feel any of that pain. I spent one day at the bookstore. I always loved to read. There's nothing better than getting lost in alternative realities. As a matter of fact, if you look at the state of the world, most of us spend our time doing that. Books, movies, booze, drugs. You name it, we got it. Soon we become enveloped in that world because we really can't deal with this one. The world is a failed experiment, so does it really matter what I fantasize or what I do? We're all going to die. I just accelerate the process.
You have 6 months left. There is nothing we can do.
I've squeezed the life right out of people's eyes, and yet there's nothing I could do. Nothing whatsoever. Just die. Like everyone else does, every day. What do we got today?
Hi. Can I help you with anything?
Then one day I came home and the door was open. My old tape recorder was out. And there was a note that said, "Play me."
I know who you are. I know what you've done. I'm a fan. I guess it's nice to know there are murderers among us. I know you don't have too much time left. If you are curious, meet me tomorrow at 20 Hastings at 1 p.m.
Who was this guy? And how did he know so much about me? And how did he get into the house? I never had a fan before, and I've never killed a man before. Hey, that rhymed. Either way, I wasn't taking any chances. I had my knife in my back pocket, as I always did.
Come in.
Hello? Where are you? Hello? Hello?
Sit down and shut up.
Okay. Okay. So, there are murderers among us. Catchy phrase.
Yes, it is.
And you're a fan.
Yes, I am. I saw you dump the body in Cross Creek. I'm the reason the police found the body.
How do you know so much about me?
I followed you home after you dumped the body. I am truly fascinated with murder. I also followed you to your doctor's appointment. It was easy breaking in there at night. It was also easy breaking into your house. Breaking in is actually what I do. But now I want to know murder just like you do. You're dying anyway. Consider it a favor.